We're doing a bit of a challenge. We like to do these every once in a while to show exactly where our product stands and everybody else's. We have two screen setups here. So one we have here, when we first came in here, we had projectors in here at 4,000 and 5,000. But now we switched them out. We had the ultra short though in here. Later on at night, I did some testing to see how my screen would pull off on a short throw projector. We had a 3,000 lumens. And now we're in here with my 1,000 lumen Sony VPL CS4 at 600 by 800 720p SVGA. And then over here, let me show you right here. Over here, we have the Optima. This is my Optima projector, portable projector, 2800 lumens, also 600 by 800 res, 720p SVGA. So this is a challenge we have here. We know it's not going to be met because none of our challenges are ever met at all, but might as well have some fun. So basic and simple. You have to be to show contrast and white levels at the same time in a fully lit environment. Your meter readings are going to have to be way over 500. From what I've seen in meter readings so far, extremely poor. We've seen meter readings coming at 220, 217, too low. 97, too low. 119, way too low. Well, that's just low. So this is our meter readings right now. We got Mr. Meter, Pumpkin Eater, had a wife and couldn't keep her on the floor at 875. There we go. Oh, no. Sorry about that. 87.5. Oh, no, we're going higher than that. No, we are right. Sorry. Had that wrong. There we go. 875. So again, you guys, I can't express this enough, that you're not generating enough light in your environment. And for those who sit there and say, well, your walls are black, this is an actual physical screen. The entire wall is a physical screen. If I take my projector and I lean it upward, also top the ceiling is a physical screen. If I did this room in all gray, well, we did have it in all gray at one point. We literally had the same color that some of the screen paints was on the market. We wouldn't be to see a contrast, pick up color. None of these projectors can register in that environment. All right, so let me see. Let's have a little fun here. I'm on the right one for this one. Yeah, we're on the right one for this one. We can keep this black. We're just going to change this out to different white levels. So let me see. Now, your main concern, for those of you who develop products, your main concern is you got to pull that one off right there. We know you can pull this one. You have to pull that one. You have to pull it 100% contrast level. I'm not talking about gray. I'm talking about 100% black. One of the things I've seen a lot of demonstrations, I see people trying to show off screens in fully lit environments, especially on venues. Where's the contrast level? I didn't see one star field, no OLED horse, nothing in that environment with any contrast. You know why? Screen would have washed out. If it had a difficult time when I watched in the demonstration and the colors were washing out that bad with that much light hitting the screen, even with the venue sitting that close on top of it, contrast would have never shown up on that screen. I wonder if I can track down the company and request to them to basically show me a demonstration with a star field on it, send them a link. Because I will do that. They have to pick and choose what they can show. They have to show what's going to work best with their product. Contrast level is something you won't see unless they turn those lights out. Oh. Now the demonstration over here, the projector that is 2800 lumens, we're running the contrast on this one. The projector that's running 1,000 lumens, we're running the white levels on that one because it has a much lower count. And the projection screen would have to work much harder. Let me show you my environment, which they failed to show you. So the light we have pushing through, and we're on a projector price tag for this one, $37. You can get those for like under 50 bucks on eBay. This one, $75. That's it. Let's show out the angle gain on our technology. As I told you before, you have to pull up corner to corner, nice and white. See right there, corner to corner. It's one of the things they don't show you when you watch demonstrations with people trying to make black products. They don't show you that corner to corner. supposed to be showing a white level on there. One of the things I don't see, I saw a few people trying to do black screen paints. One of the things we didn't see, we saw a lot of contrast levels. Big deal, screen's black, supposed to do that anyway. We didn't see a lot of white levels in there. No high snow levels, nothing, because the screen couldn't generate enough white light, and it would start getting dark around the corners, wouldn't have worked. Let's see if we can get that snow cottage. These demonstrations that you're seeing right now, these are demonstrations I want to have in the showroom for people to come in and watch. 2 walls painted, I have 2 dry walls painted side by side, and we have one displaying white levels and one showing a dark contrast level back and forth. Also too, if I can get these projectors that pretty much nobody won't touch with a 10-foot pole on eBay to work this well in this fully lit environment, how much more your projector is going to work on this technology. We haven't even hit the screen with 4K yet. Doggy, 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 doggy. Wow. Oh, that's a beautiful animal. Animal will check you up. AK Desired Nature, YouTube. Now, under this technology, we have our lumen count for the lowest that you can use on this technology. We have it at 1500, but as you can see, we can go lower than that. You can do 1000 easy. Now see how we can pick up our contrast levels over here and pick up our white levels over here. We've seen this demonstration done multiple times, and every time we see this demonstration done, always dark environment. So for somebody to try to do it on the back of a vinyl projection screen, no, that's a bad idea. I showed you, we did that one already. And our site, someone had challenged us to turn the Elite screen 135-inch over on the dark side. Yeah, that was not a problem. It doesn't pull white level. It comes up dirty. On top of that, it hot spots like crazy. See, the reason why you guys, it's a shame when you guys come up with these challenges that are easy. You guys can't complete our challenges. We know that from the door. You can't complete them. So how are you going to give me challenges? What could you possibly give me at the end of the day? What? We haven't already done that. We don't have a demonstration on direct sunlight. They've done that one already. That one, we did that multiple times. We haven't seen any of those done yet on direct sunlight yet. Fully lit environments, well, that's what we do. We specialize in ambient light rejection technology. Well, here's your challenge. Have it completed by today. Or if you need a week, we'll give you a week to get it completed, which we know it'll never be done, along with the rest of the challenges, which ain't a big deal to me. It just shows you in the day where we stand at. We got to change the white levels on this side over here. Let me see. Let me get some sound over here too, because I like this sound. I got my, what is Oreo like that? Let me see. It should be. Really hot.
Alright you guys, this is BenQ's brand new 4K projector. This thing is very small. It's smaller than the other 2 projectors that we have. And then do you see this whole section all under here? See all that?
Oh man, there's no way to adjust the volume on this bad boy. Not from here. I'm not used to being in this menu. We don't use it for this. Where in the world is the volume on this bad boy? Let me see. Display. Where's the audio on here? Oh, there it is down there. Gee whiz Louise. Seriously? What about this projector? I never checked this out because I don't use the audio in here. Oh, we did. You do it for tacos room. Bring this down some. Gee whiz Louise. Man, oh, death. All right.
Isn't that dangerous?
You can quit. For free help, text quit now to 333-888.
Volume on that bad boy. Gee whiz. That's the search going through. I'm just gonna say that. That's just way too much. Gee whiz. Man. Oh no, I know what happened. Battery died. Let's see, we're running over here. We have one for this one. What's our battery life on this bad boy? One. Gee, I gotta charge my stuff. Let me see. Battery. There we go. Wait, can I plug this into the whatchamacallit? I should be able to plug it right in here. Right?
It's a source of power. Let's see.
I wonder. This actually will work. Curious. See if that would work or not. So before you go to sleep, you charge your battery banks. Oh, it did freaking work. What the freak? I got it plugged into the PS4. That's what I got it plugged into. So I'm using the PS4 to power the Fire Stick. That freaking worked. All right, cool. Awesome. That's what I'm talking about. All right, let's come out of this one. I want to put down the LG snowboarding, and this one I want to switch over to, I'm going to use my computer speakers. Much better use the computer speakers. I have to have another USB first to actually run that. All right, let's see if we can come over here. I'm going to go back to my Starfield here, and over here I'm going to put on LG snowboarding. And just to show you where our projectors are sitting. Oh, by the way, all projectors must be 11 feet from the screen. And this room, we're 11 feet by 11 feet. It's a perfect square. So you have to be 11 feet from your screen. Now let's just make it 10 feet. We'll give you 10 feet. No ultra short throws allowed. That's what I say. They got to stop depending on those ultra short throws. They need those ultra short throws. Stop using ultra short throws. And what it does at the end of the day, it throws people off, because again, this is why you got customers with screens washing out left and right and screens not picking up correctly, because they're being used to being on an ultra short throw. You cheat yourself when you use ultra short throws all day. There's a difference when you do an ultra short throw and a long throw, a big difference. The lumen count is going to be much higher on an ultra short throw because it's sitting on top of the screen, where the long throw has to travel a distance where the lumens are going to be dropped a bit. So this 3000 lumen projector and 3000 lumen long throw are going to have two different images, due to the fact that one, at the end of the day, is going to lose its lumen count by the time it makes it to the screen. The other one's going to have a solid lumen count because it's sitting right up on top of the screen. It's called prejudging. So that way, when you sit in front of a projector at long throw, your screen will fail. Just like in the demonstration, somebody's screen failed, it washed out on a venue. Should have never looked like that. Color should have never came out looking that bad. It's a venue machine. Good gracious. I've never seen, that's horrible. Especially, I mean, definitely if you're doing like for home theaters, but you're just a venue, it's a commercial unit. Should never look that way. That stuff don't work on other venues. No, we'll keep the store for over there. Beautiful Models 4K demo. So the reason why we do this is to show you that the screens can do transition, which means they can transition to contrast, they can transition to bright colors, they can transition to white levels, back and forth. You don't have to change your environment because you have too much light in the environment, you run the fear of your screen washing out on you. This is why I explained at the end of the day, when you do contrast levels are supposed to be done in fully lit environments. So that way the customer knows 100% what he or she is getting at the end of the day. If you do them constantly in the dark, what happens if the customer turns on the lights on? I actually heard somebody, we know who said it, said that the customers test the product. How in the frick is the customer testing the product? That doesn't make any sense. They didn't make it. How would they be telling them review it? They can't test it. Review is not a test. That's not a test. So let me get this straight. Company makes new brakes. We didn't test them. We'll let the customers review them. So if they fail in the process, that's the customer's problem. That's literally what you just said. No. You have to test everything first before you can actually sell it to the customer. That way the customer knows it's safe and it works. Hey, what's going on, manager? What's going on? You coming in to inspect again? Okay, just go check out. Make sure everything's good to go. Go look around. I don't want to get written up. No citations, none of that. Go look around and make sure everything's good. I ordered your tie, by the way. I know with a tie or bow tie. I think you look better with a tie. That's why I said be real careful about doing fake demonstrations about our products and our products don't pull. This is why we're going to be going to civil court. This is what the civil court lawsuit's about. And they got to prove that our products were coming up that dark. And when they were doing all that campaigning on our product, they got to prove it. If they can't, well, it's a couple $1 million you guys are going to be sued for. That's when we can ask for the big money over in there in civil. So we can come in there, I can paint this screen right into a courtroom with a 1,000 projector and I can pull in that environment with no problem. You're going to have to prove that it doesn't. And that's going to be extremely hard to do. Can't do it, you're going to owe me $1 million. Anybody else decides want to do one of those demonstrations against our products, when you want to fake demonstrations, we find your videos. We'll find out where you're at, and I'll make sure we get a, I'm not going to do a crease and cease to word. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to come get you right off the bat. I'm going to have somebody come out and serve you. I'll bring you to civil court. I'll sue you for $1 million. I don't care if you don't have it or not. It's not my problem. If you don't like my product and you do a review, you don't like it, it's your personal opinion, freedom of speech. I got no problem with that. That's your. But if you want to basically take black paint and claim that to be my product, I'll sue you in civil court. I'm sue you for $1 million. And you're going to have to be to show in court that our product looks that way. Because like I said, I can do this any day of the week. So if you got anybody out there doing any demonstrations, I would suggest start pulling them quick before my attorney runs through YouTube and pops up and sees one of them. And again, that's a testimony from an attorney under oath. That's good. Like I said, you're not going to win that lawsuit at all, period. I can do this easy. On top of that, by the time we hit civil court, I'll have my showrooms, my screens will be on display. Yeah, you're going to be in a lot of trouble. I can even invite the judge himself down to watch our screens. So if we find you, just let you know, your video gets dubbed, you're done. Rather than that, this is the challenge, gentlemen. I want to see this in a week, which we know it's never going to happen. Till then, to our customers, we're going to ask those questions. Can I use it with the projector? No knockoffs. You can't use knockoffs. It won't work on this technology. We already have a product for that already. But for those who ask us, is my projector powerful enough? We get this all the time. Is it powerful enough? I have 2,800 lumens. I have 2,000 lumens. It'll run on the technology. We got 1,000 lumens here, And over here, we got 28. Look at the manager. What you doing, manager? You're down there just watching the screen. He's always watching the screen. Look at him. He's just chilling, just laying on his back, looking at the screen. Are you giving out free belly rubs? Look at the belly rubs. Yeah, free belly rubs. Yeah, give me free belly rubs. Give me free. How dare you hide those belly rubs from me? How dare you? How dare you? Picking you up something special today. I'm gonna go down to the store and pick you up some tuna fish and some milk for the day. I wish they made, I'm gonna go look at some portable projectors. That's what I need to do. I like the big projectors, I do, but these portable ones I really like the most because they're not big. I can carry them around the house. I like them. I'm gonna start investing in some portable projectors. Sony makes some amazing portable. As you can see, yeah, their portable projectors are no freaking joke. This is an old model, and it still looks amazing on technology. I love Sony stuff. I do. Christie doesn't make a lot of portable projectors. They play just into mostly venues, but Sony, yeah, Sony makes some great projectors. Oh, wait. We're on this one? Let's go pop over to, oh, I'm gonna do this one over here because it's got some nice bright colors in there. And that's on this one over here. Let me see. Outer space screensavers. Let's see. Oh, I'll do the space station on this side. Okay, which one we got? That's that one. That's this one over here. All right. Oh shoot! Sorry about that, people. My bad. Hit the wrong button on my whatchamacallit. There we go. And the reason why I like to do the demonstrations on these cheaper projectors, because again, I have people sit there and say, well, this product doesn't work on 4K. Gee whiz Louise, seriously? We have 4K projectors. That's why I don't buy 4K projectors. That's why if you go on our test demonstrations, can't say it enough, test demonstrations, you will see demonstrations of the PX747 versus a 720p projector. Can't tell one from the other. So if we got technology where you can't tell one from the other when it comes to 4K, why the frick I'm going to spend the money for 4K? Don't need it. The reason why they make that statement is because they have to adapt on 4K. They don't have a choice, which means the customer has to spend more money in order to get the screen to function well. And then when they say calibrating, no, calibrating, oh, you have, no, calibrating is when your colors don't come out correctly. Even TVs calibrate, or they don't come out correctly, and that's why you're in there calibrating, because your colors don't come out correctly. Remember the video I said that was missing? In that video was stated that the customer's picture would improve once he calibrated the projector. Our technology doesn't require calibrating. So what if the customer doesn't want to calibrate? Then what? They're forced to in order to get a better image. And even from the image I've seen, I hope that 1080p venue projector wasn't calibrated, because that thing looked god awful on that screen. Oh, look at the manager. Look at the manager. Look at him over there. He's just watching the screen. He's inspecting the screen to make sure it's running correctly. The eyes are on the screen. How to get you a pad and pencil and stick it next to you so you can write down, like, okay, this is where the colors are coming in correctly. That, like how the light's hitting the screen. Oh, here comes the animals. Uh-oh. He loves it when the animals come out. Let's do some lights out, which, you know, at the end of the day, I'm not a big fan of, but, you know, just for those of you just curious what it looks like with lights out. I had somebody tell me, turn the lights out. That's supposed to be hard. That's so easy. Lights out demonstrations are super easy. I would love to find a person who started that dumb nonsense. Oh, it's so complicated. to do a demonstration with the lights on. That's extreme. That's so hard to do. Really, it's really so hard. No, it isn't. That's easy. That's too easy. And the reason why I say this stuff is because customers that you're going out and buying for the first time, and people are selling you this dumb nonsense by telling you it's so difficult to do a demonstration with the lights on. You got to know that at the end of the day, the people are just lying. It's very easy to do demonstrations with the lights off. Lights on is where things get a little complicated. Let me see over here. Come out of this. I want to do some nice pretty colors in here. Contrast is too easy. Contrast. Oh, let's do this one. This was demonstration was never done correctly. And let's put the lights off for that one. So you know we did this demonstration. Match Network Gray 773. Well, I did it too on top of that. With lights splashed behind the back of the screen. If you know me, I'm not putting no lights behind the back of my screens. I'm not doing that. The reason why I'm not doing it, because for me, this is my personal feeling. I feel it's tacky. That's why I don't want to do it anymore. Lights behind the back of the screen. Unless I'm doing levitatings, or other than that, nah, I ain't putting on lights behind the back of my screen. No. Too many people do it anyway. It just wore itself out. Most likely, I put a little stream of light across, and that's basically about it, all I need. But no, it's just going too far. Because now people are just abusing it. Now they're just sticking all these lights behind the back of the screen to try to give off the illusion that the area is well lit. Using LED lights to give off an illusion that an area is lit. And then they want to claim that to be ambient light projection. Light's not even touching the screen. It's pushing up from the side. This is how this demonstration was supposed to be done. Oh, now, keep in mind with the challenge and all, you don't have to worry about any of this. We're just doing this for fun. You're going to have to be to pull 100% screensaver and snow level. That's what you're going to do. More likely, your problem is going to be when it comes to the star field. That's going to be your problem because you're going to have to do this in a fully lit environment at a projector at 1,000 lumens. Oh, no, we did it at 28. You can do it at 28. No, I forgot. You have to do it at 1,000. We did our white levels at 1,000, which means you have to do contrast at 1,000. And a fully lit environment about 10 feet back. In a fully lit environment. And the meters have to pick up over 5. Now, how in the world you can't get an ultra short throw laser projector to pull in an environment? Gee whiz Louise. Come on. What the freak? What are you doing over there, people? What are you doing? What the freak are you doing? Gee whiz Louise. Let me get a certified screen out here because this is too easy for us. We got to bring a certified out. It's too easy. We got to get some more certifieds too. I need more of them. This is too easy. I need to get some of the top. I need to get top gunmetal screens in here. Ooh, this is another certified screen. I forgot I even had this one. What's this one here? Oh, that's a matinee black. I know it's supposed to be a challenge, but these things, I get excited in challenges. You know how I work at the end of the day. How I do things. Do things over here. And then I grab them with certified. I can't believe. Can't find any of my certifieds. I wonder if I packed it in any of my comic boxes. I could have packed it in my comic. I gotta look at the rest of my stuff. I haven't really fully unpacked in this place yet. really haven't yet. That's fantastic. Really haven't unpacked in this place yet. I still got boxes I haven't even unpacked yet. So I haven't really unpacked in this place yet. I'm trying to figure if I basically put my certifies maybe in another box. I think I put it in another box somewhere. I've got to check where we put them at. Definitely, I need some more certified screens. I need something to test again. Yeah, I'm jumping it. I might not know. I'm getting too excited over I'm jumping it. All right, we got to do one of certified screens. We got to make an order. I'm going to go to Lead Screens and order the Dark Star 9. I need only the darkest ones. In Daylight Screen, we need theirs. First, I'm going to check all my boxes. Make sure we didn't put them in the comic boxes. Because I got the boxes that unpacked. Go through all of them. If we don't have them, then I got to go online and start placing orders. Because I need some certified gunmetals in here. Let's put my projector back. We're too close to the screen. Shots getting on our nerves. What's the equal mode on these things? These in advanced settings. Nope, that's it. That's all they got on there? Gee whiz, there's nothing. Where's the eco mode? I'm trying to figure out where the eco mode is on these projectors. I want to drop them in eco mode. Sorry about that. I just pulled literally blocked the entire screen of my body. Hold on for a minute. I hate that. There we go. Go back a little bit so I can show you what I blocked with my body. I do apologize. I don't do that nonsense, jumping up and doing all this. We don't do that stuff over here. If I basically walk in front of the screen, I'll play it back a little bit so you can see what you missed because we don't hide anything from you. But I'm not trying to hide it in the day. Yeah, I'll have to go get my SIM cards. I gotta look through all my boxes and see where they're at. At this point, I already know from the door that when we do these challenges, they're never going to do them. We know that from the door. They can't do them. They're never going to do them. Because your product has to be tested to do one of these. And since your product's not tested, most likely what they're going to try to do is they're going to try to figure out some sneaky way to try to cut corners to get around it. To try to say, oh, look, I did it. But they can't do it. They're not going to touch it. They're not going to go near it. So we know from the door it's never going to happen. So since it's never going to happen, might as well have some fun, right? Might as well challenge ourselves, right? Because they won't do it. There we go. Well, actually, it's just one. The other one can't even open up his website, so we don't even count him anymore. He's always absent anyway. No point. That's one thing I can never understand. Like, how is this individual talking trash and his website's never open? Can't get the product down there if we wanted to because it's never open. We can go to the site right now, it's still closed. So since they're not going to do it, we might just have some fun and do some stuff, some interesting stuff. So the standalone, I don't like doing it unless I got something to do against the standalone because then it gets boring. I mean, yeah, the screens are pulling up, the black technology is pulling up on low-end projectors, or pulling up white levels, or colors and contrast, and all that good stuff, but still no challenge there yet. So we put the white screens up there, that makes it funner. So I got to find stuff to entertain myself because I get bored. I'm sitting on camera. Sometimes, literally, I walk off camera sometimes. Just go in the room and just watch TV. Not that we've done it too many times. You see me throw rants sometimes when I'm doing test demonstrations on certified screens. I'm tired of it. You got to give me something to challenge us because I'm bored. Literally, please bring out a black screen because seriously, whatever. They'll find out the hard way. I really don't care. Hope they bring out something. Somebody make a really good screen paint. And then at the end of the day, we got people talking about, oh, I made a black product. Let me explain something to you. Pass every single one of my test demonstrations under our products, and then I will consider you to be on our level. If you can't beat our test demonstrations, and we can beat our test demonstrations, how are you going to challenge my technology? There's 1,000 things that can go wrong with a black screen in a hot second if it's not tested correctly. A lot of things can go wrong with it. A lot of things can go wrong easily with a black screen if it's not tested correctly. So if you figure that you can do it that fast and that quick, post your ingredients. I'll make it right here on live and throw it against my product, and I guarantee I'll knock it out. If you want that kind of embarrassment in the day. Like I said, usually most people don't want that kind of embarrassment. You see what happened to the other fellow in the valve projector nonsense. Got on camera, talked all that trash about how I didn't know anything about the valve projector. No, I know more about the valve projector than you know about the machine, and you own it. Sat up there and watched that screen, match a white screen. That is pretty messed up. So basically, tears down his credibility because I don't even know how you can just look at that and you can't tell the difference between the two. There you go. His credibility is gone. And then again, like I said, you're going to learn to stop talking trash at the end of the day. Should have known the product. Oh, movie reel. I want to do a, whatchamacallit? Okay, on food? Okay, that'll work. I'm bored. This is where I end up making new screen paints because I get bored. At least I got my whatchamacallit to work on, my whatchamacallit kits to work on. My first theater kits. That'll be fun. But I gotta find something else for this. I need to do unboxings for this, do something with all these. Bored. I'm so freaking bored. Something that's a challenge. She with Louise. No one gives any challenges, man. Come on, darn it. Goes to contact me, tell me I'm gonna make the same. I mean, how many times I've heard that? Oh, I bought my projector on frame. How many times I've heard some troll contact me and go, oh, I want to make the product, and never do it. They never freaking do it. Hold on for a minute. Gotta pull this out of this back in. I bought this. Will contact me and say, buddy, your days are over. I'm gonna make the product better than you or something. Yeah, okay, I'm waiting. I didn't heard that too many times to count. Too many times to count, I've heard that. There you go. Brought in more light. Too many times to count, I've heard that one over and over again. Then they go back and they look at all the test demonstrations we put our products in and they give up. Because you don't got the stamina. I'm bored with this. Done this already today. We do, yeah, we've seen the demonstration done already. Where are we at for the time here? We always run over in time because we always figure out the new stuff to figure out what to do. Let me see. I'm done. I'm freaking done. Hold on a minute. Red screen. Blue screen. Commercial for that one. Hold on, that's the right one. Got mixed up. There we go. So you can get yourself a blue screen without a commercial. There we go. So that shows you that screens can recolor at 1,000 lumens and at 28 lumens. And we could do this easily. I should make it easier for me. Slow color change out. Slow color change out. Yeah, because I'm getting irritated. I'm getting irritated because I'm not getting a challenge. When I get a challenge, I get bored real quick. Now, for those you don't know, we sit there and say that they want to challenge our products. Our entire test demonstration page on the Black Series and Crystal Edge, both of them, even the massive outside grid, have challenges on it for all demonstrations to be completed. All of them. All of them to be completed. And when you complete all those test demonstrations, which are going to take you many years to do, and keep in mind, majority of those demonstrations are done live, so don't mess up, because everyone will see you, just like we're doing this right now live. Then we will consider basically testing your product against ours, because we'll know you're worth our time. Till then, we don't care whatever you do at the end of the day, because you can't complete our tests. Like, this is a basic, simple. I made a challenge when I first started off, and now it's crazy because I got bored in the middle of the challenge and I had to do something to keep myself entertained. It wasn't enough to have 2 low-end projectors. I had to take 2 white surfaces and put it up against the screen because I got bored. I'm going to study water filtration system today. I'm going to study something on that one. Backup units for that. That's what I'm going to do. This is why I need to get me a backyard. And you know why? I had more fun when I was outside. Because it's more of a challenge outside. Inside, we don't have any challenges inside. Oh, gee whiz Louise, I'm so tired of this. I have no idea how tired I am of this. I need a company to come up with something we can challenge against. For those that sit there and say, oh, we just want to know because I need a challenge today. Why do you think my technology got to this point? You know how many different forum sites I've tested my products and how many tests I've gone against all different forms of trolls and different companies, and going to forum sites and having people challenge us on this and do this and do that and do that and do this. This is why we have so many test demonstrations, people challenging our work. Because we had to work twice as hard as everybody else to back the product up. And you guys come out with these candy, I'm not going to say the curse word that goes along with that, freaking demonstrations that are pitiful. You got to be kidding. Why are your environments always so freaking dark all the time? Man, you need a night light in there just to see what you're doing. Or your cell phone light, one or the other. Let me turn the lights out. I need a challenge. We definitely not going to get the challenge from screen paints because I've seen what screen paints have to offer. We're not getting any challenges out of that. I need one of these big boy certified companies to step up and do something. Which one are we on this one? Can't figure out which one's which. Oh, that's that one. Okay, it's this one. This is the dumbest commercial I've seen right here. Usually the commercials are pretty on point. I pick things up and put them down. I think that was the best one I've seen so far. Is there anything that? And as for my customers, you should be glad that I'm like this. You should be glad that I'm a person who constantly strives to get better products, better products, better products. Because now you don't have to deal with those other crappy products out there that can't even perform. Oh, you here fighting something? What you fighting? What you fighting? What am I doing? Fighting my projector? He takes it, runs off with it somewhere. That's what he does. He runs off with it somewhere. That's what he does. Just runs off with it. Well, maybe one day. One day, I'll get my wish. One day I'll get myself a black certified screen will pop up. That'd be nice. I think I'm more excited about losing to a black technology certified screen. You know why? Because that's information I can take back. That's information I can learn from that technology to advance mine, if there is one. And I would love to see one. I would love to see a black certified screen. Love to see one. As a matter of fact, I think I'm gonna call Diamond themselves and inquire if they ever thought about designing a black certified screen, because we need one badly. Any tests? I need one for testing. That's right. Right. All up in the business. All up in the business. All right. I'm going to shoot me one demonstration of the screens, and that's it. For our fun, for our collection to add to the site. Just keep it short and sweet. Do a color demonstration, white level demonstration, contrast demonstration. Then we're done. And then I'll just load it up for the website. And then take some pictures. I'm going to take some more pictures for this particular product. This technology we have here is our professional black cinema that we have. And this one's going to sell quite nicely offline. It's doing great online, but offline it's going to sell extremely fast. Because again, like I said, super black screen. How I'm going to have these displayed? Plexiglass and wallpaper. That's how we're going to have them displayed in the showroom. Nice, thin. I want a nice, thin screen. I want 150 inch so a customer can come in and look at this very thin sheet of plexiglass coated with this black technology. Wait till you see the invisible version of this technology. Oh, it has an invisible brother up to it, next to it too. Yeah, we're working on that one next. Because I want customers to be to go in and see two images. We have a projection screen shooting on this side and one on the opposite side so they can see the vice versa going back and forth. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff set up for demonstrations for this stuff. We want people when they walk into our showrooms to enhance their imagination of what they can do. To show them that they're not trapped inside the box. Projection screen should be just more than just on a wall. It should be to do more than that. Oh, projector mapping applications. We got a whole freaking wall to play with. Oh, I'm definitely going to be hooking that up today. What are we going to run for that? As a matter of fact, let me get this done first, and then I'm doing projector mapping applications next on this whole wall right here. We're going to do some really cool stuff. I'm going to write my name in big letters. Yeah! Let's see what I want to use. What projector I want to use for that? I want to get a good part of the wall. So we're better off probably using the short throws because we'll be right up on top of the screen. We'll get a bigger image from there. I think I'm going to do that and use a short throw. And when we're on top of the wall, I can get a nice big image we can draw right over the wall. Oh, that'd be fun. So we'll do projector mapping. With next demonstration, we'll do projector mapping on this side. And on this side, we'll do some kind of display on this side, which should be pretty cool. Huh. Hmm. 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 All right, that'll work. All right, gotta go and God bless. Do, 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 do.